I filmed a video in Marina Del Rey recently about Beverly Hills 90210 that I planned to put up. It was already edited, and it was going to be up maybe this week or next week. And then with the news of Shannen Doherty's passing on this past Saturday, July 13th, I thought, well, I was getting a lot of requests. I think a lot of people know my channel. I do cover celebrity death as well as many other things, but also I'm a huge 90210 fan. Even though we knew Shannon was sick for a long time, almost 9 years, over 9 years actually, it was still a shock. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, and February 4th, 2020, I believe, is when she announced that it had advanced to stage 4. In June 2023, she announced that the cancer had spread to her brain and was terminal. And January 2024, she seemed optimistic about a new cancer treatment she was taking. We lost Shannen Doherty, one of the most beloved actresses of the 90s and beyond. And I'm going to put together some pictures of her and play some music, and I'll just pipe in occasionally about what maybe you're looking at and just let the music play and let us look at Shannen Doherty and remember her. And then right after the video, the montage of pictures, it's going to be the video I filmed that is a little more lighthearted, but has to do with Dylan. And of course, Brenda and Dylan forever. So stick around and watch that video, and it'll be right after this tribute to the amazing, the incredible, the missed Shannen Doherty. And she does not or will not have a grave. From what I've read, it will be a cremation, so her ashes will be spread. Probably a funeral, I think, at her home, and I believe this is her home here that you're looking at right now. Actually, I know it is. It's her Malibu home, and this is where she passed away. And in a few days, will be filled with friends and family, hopefully some laughter, and yeah, so this is my tribute to Shannen Doherty. So as I'm putting this together, I'm going to leave a little bit of black right now where I talk, because I realize those images of Shannon are they're hard to watch right now because it's so fresh in our minds that she's no longer with us. And this next part of the video starts off quite literally with a bang. But it was a fun video to do with my friend Pete. We were just joking around and being idiots and celebrating Beverly Hills 90210 because it's the greatest show of all time, right? Yeah, it is. And it's a lot due to Brenda Walsh, Shannon. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? So here I am in Marina Del Rey, California, and I'm standing in a marina. Look all around me. There's boats everywhere. Now, we all know the greatest television show of all time is...
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gets out of warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time.
No! Beverly Hills 90210. Of course, season 3, Dylan's dad. Now, if you don't know Beverly Hills 90210, I can't get into it right now. It's a great show. It was 10 years, 1990 to 2010 seasons. We're talking about season 3. Dylan, played by Luke Perry. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. Dylan's dad gets blown up in a car right here. And I brought along an 80s expert, but...
I dabble in 90s.
You dabble in the 90s.
Yeah, especially 90210.
Pete from the Totally Age Room on Instagram. Over 1 million, almost 1 million followers.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yep.
Not
Not good,
not
but
super
not
impressive,
bad.
but not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Come on over here. So, this would be 1993, this aired roughly. So let's say it's in your wheelhouse for the age, yeah.
We can do that.
So you remember the episode, right?
I do remember the episode, yeah.
Right down at the end of this doc is where we're going to walk you through this scene. We're going to take scene by scene. Well, not scene by scene, it's one scene. Shot by shot.
A little over the top. It's a little...
But it's a little over the top, but it's 90210. It was
cool.
soapy.
Yeah.
And it's Luke Perry, man. Come on. And the father, played by Josh Taylor, was it? Josh Taylor?
Yeah.
He was that Jack McKay. Who was he?
He played in one of my favorite TV shows. It was the... What was that?
Hogan Family.
Well, the Hogan Family, but before that they called it
Valerie.
It was the Hogan Family.
It was Valerie,
it was the Hogan Family.
then Valery's
Yeah.
family, then the
Yeah.
Hogan family.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Valerie, yeah.
Okay.
They ditched her. They got rid of her. See ya, Val.
See, Val, she got too much money and they kicked her out. It's too bad.
Yeah.
All right, look around here. So right here at the end of this exact dock is where Jack McKay's boat was parked. And I want to give a big shout out to my friend Lindsay from the website I'm Not a Stalker. She tracked down a lot of these locations. And yeah, anyway, the boat, thank you, Lindsay. The boat was parked here. So Jack was living on a boat. It was a yacht. It was a huge.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a big deal. This wasn't one of these. I mean, you and I could buy like 8 of these.
He was kind of a bad guy.
He was. But he was.
He was a nice bad guy.
Jack McKay was a troubled man,
Yeah.
but he massively wealthy.
Yeah.
And he had a huge, huge yacht, kind of like the one that's out that way there. But he
We do not have a huge yacht.
No. We could afford. I could afford a few of those buckets.
Yeah.
I could afford a few of those buckets. Maybe, I could probably rent that green one for an afternoon.
Yeah, for a float.
I wouldn't bring it back.
Yeah.
But Jack McKay was very wealthy, and he was a ne'er-do-well because he was involved with some bad people to make some shady dealings.
Yeah.
So it turns out he was working with the FBI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but Dylan, they had a very strained relationship. Did you know that Jack McKay was actually played by another actor in season 1?
No.
And then they recast and brought in the new
Really?
guy. Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. And
I do know that Donna must graduate.
Donna Martin graduates.
She has to graduate. Yeah.
Donna Martin graduates. And she did. She did. So Dylan moved in with him on the boat to mend the relationship. It was a big boat.
Right.
They got lots of room.
Yeah.
And the night before, he sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" to him.
Don't you dare.
Take me out to the ball.
Please don't do this to me, Jack. Come on, look. Hey, this is why I hate baseball, okay?
Like he used to do when he was a kid. And they hugged. It was a great scene. They were getting back together.
Real setup for Dad.
But Dylan, in the morning, he comes out of the boat right here. And there's another man working on one of his boats. He's around right here. And he says, "You better tell your dad to move your car from the parking lot because the meter maids, they come on Mondays or whatever, something like
You
that."
have to tell your dad to move his car. There's no parking in the lot on Monday mornings, and the meter maids give out tickets, rain or shine.
Thanks. I'm doing
And
myself.
Dylan's like, and then the guy says, it was something about the rain in Southern California. What's he say? It doesn't matter. He said something about the rain in California because it's raining. And today, it's overcast. Have you ever seen it like this when you've come out here?
No, never.
This is brutal.
Yeah. And that guy was trying to get you to start your car.
Yep, that's right.
It's unbelievable.
Who said it never rains in California?
Not me.
So Dylan comes out. He's going to move his dad's car. He gets all the way up here. He comes out here. We're going to reenact it. Inside the boat, the girl that he's Jack McKay's with, the woman who turns out to be working for the FBI, but she fell in love with him anyway.
Yeah.
You know, against her better judgment. She's not allowed. She was going to resign.
He's a bad boy. They
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, they like
And you
bad.
got a boat.
That's where I get girls. I'm a bad boy. So Kelly calls. You know Kelly, Jenny Garth.
Yeah.
Kelly calls. Jack's dad says, "Hey, where's Dylan?" She says, "I'm not sure. I'm not even awake yet." Something like that. So he comes out. He sees Dylan going toward his car, and he goes, "Dylan," and he makes like go that way.
Yeah.
So he hands the phone. He runs all the way up here. Come on.
Wait a minute. No, I don't see him, Kelly. Hang on a second. You seen Dylan?
I'm not even awake yet.
Let me check outside. Go.
Dylan! Yeah.
All the way. This is a bit of a walk.
Kelly.
Oh, I should have called her back.
Hey, take it from me. Don't ever keep a girl you care about.
So Dylan's dad comes running up here to hand him the phone, which is kind of, I was like, I remember back in the day, and I remember rewatching for this. I'm like, does he really have to, like, is it that important that he has to run all the way up here?
Yeah.
But
Important guy.
as it turns out, you know, he was faking death.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you a little trivia about that afterward.
Yeah.
So they come up here, right here. He hands Dylan the phone and says, "It's Kelly." And that door's shut, so you can shut it. Thanks. Yeah. I don't think we have to go back in there.
That's why my second job is a doorman.
Yeah.
Just a habit.
I mean, you did pretty poorly.
Yeah.
You should have shut
Well,
it.
I mean, now we're locked out, so.
So he has the phone, and then he goes to move his own car, while Dylan stands right here and talks on the phone to Kelly.
What are Dad's for, huh?
Umbrellas? Hey, how you doing?
I just wanted to say good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Not as good as if you'd been here.
And then she gets a phone call. She has to go, and Dylan hangs up the phone. So standing right up here, all the railings have changed. They've updated them a little bit, but that's the exact entrance they came out of. All shot there. You can see those buildings in the background, and right toward this way, I'd say right where that white car is parked, roughly.
Yeah.
What'd you call it?
An Audi.
An Audi.
Yeah.
An Audi?
Audi.
Is it Audi?
Yeah.
That's where Dylan's dad's car is parked. And the night before, there was a bomb placed under it. So he gets in it. It is. It's just a little thing he clicks under the car.
Somebody overdid it with the bomb.
But is that really how car bombs work? Don't they have to like hook it up to the ignition or something?
Yeah, but that was like the big one. Whatever he opted for the large bomb.
Yeah, but he just places it and it sticks. Is that how?
Yeah. Well,
I haven't lit off a car bomb in years.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a while.
Ours are crude pipe bombs.
Yes. Right that way. Dylan is standing right here, and he watches his dad explode. Well, the car explode.
Jack! Jack!
You got that building in the background.
Later.
What?
Season 3?
It was season 3.
I thought that was.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little later.
No, season 3.
Okay.
But you see him that way talking to his father. You see that building in the background. So Dylan screams out, "Jack!" Because he doesn't call his father Dad. He calls him Jack.
Jack! Jack!
Then gets to about right here and he falls to his knees. I like to do that, please. I'm going to hand you the camera.
Okay.
Take the camera.
Okay.
So he runs about right to here. falls to his knees. Wait, hold on, that hurt. Ah! Ah! How's that?
It's pretty good. Little more.
Ah!
There it is. This is Hollywood. Come on.
I know. That's it.
It's pretty good.
3 minutes to get up. So is that right there? Ain't that cool? So he's right about there, and the car goes off right there. Boom. Explodes. So that's crazy. Dylan was right here. Luke Perry, one of my favorite actors, one of my favorite shows of all time, if not my favorite. Luke Perry knelt down right there, screaming out loud. And you can see those islands, the car islands in the background. Yeah. And also when he screams out Jack, it's shot that way. Jack.
And it's really quiet out here, and he's going hard.
Now, did you know?
He's a great actor.
Yeah, hey, he's Luke Perry. Don't even.
No, I'm not.
No, don't even.
I'm
Don't
not.
do it. Don't do it. You won't like what happens.
I only have an issue with the size of the car bomb. That was
Yeah, I know.
a
It's,
little much.
and it's. I mean, it was overdone.
And you run towards the car, it's over. You know that. Like you're not running towards that.
We're not. We're also
forgetting
forgetting
out there.
when 90210 started. It was very like a family kind of.
Yeah.
Almost like a Seventh Heaven type of shit. Not. It wasn't like those types of values. But it was very. It wasn't soapy really.
Yeah.
And then when they started the summer episodes, they amped it up, and it just
Yeah.
became. It became a teen soap opera, and everything was over the top.
Yeah.
But did you know, and I bet you don't because, well, you just don't. The actor who played him was told afterward, your death is gonna be faked. So we're gonna bring you back at some point.
Oh, so when they wrote the scene, nobody knew. They filmed the scene.
Yeah,
Nobody knew. Like,
nobody
it was
knew.
written off
The writers
show.
had that plan that he was going to be brought back, and he was not allowed to tell any of the other. So none of the other cast members knew. But then Luke Perry ended up leaving the show, so then they couldn't bring him back.
Oh,
so then in the
that's
10th
right.
season, when Luke Perry was finally back, I think he came back in 9th or 10th, whatever. When he finally came back, that's when they brought him back finally for one episode.
He was gonna be a movie star, and they brought he did Buffy, right? He did.
Well, Luke Perry, no, Luke Perry did Buffy while he was on. Luke Perry just left. They all left. Luke Perry left for a little while. Jason Priestley.
I thought he left to be.
I think he just left because he was sick of being Dylan McKay. How can you be sick of being Dylan McKay?
I'm not.
But it turns out Jack McKay, he was in the Witness Protection Program, living in Arizona with a new family, with a new son named Jack. And then him and Dylan kind of repair the relationship again. Yeah. Jack leaves. So he was never dead.
Similar circumstances.
That's my origin story. Pretty much. It was all right here. 90210. One of the greatest shows ever. I don't want to hear it if you didn't like it. I don't get it. Car explodes. Right there. All right, I think we said enough about that, right?
Yeah. This episode was the bomb. Put in a cricket right there.
What, say it again?
This episode, right? This, what do you call them? Episodes?
Episodes.
This Scott on Tape episode was the bomb.
There's the crickets. All right. Pete, thanks a lot.
Yeah, man.
Here we are, Marina Del Rey. If we're ever in California, come to Marina Del Rey. Come right here to this area and this address.
I'm going to go find Dylan's dad's boat.
Yeah. All these boats look like
Yeah.
where else would it be?
Yeah, they do.
Probably still here.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you all. Peace out. 90210 forever. Luke Perry forever.